Today on the channel, we'll be looking at what might be the most anticipated mainline release for a Transformers figure for 2022. Transformers Legacy Decepticon Motormaster.
The way I got it figured.
Hello everybody out there. This is Way I Got It Figured, and I am the Sheriff, bringing you another Transformers review. This time, Stunticon Leader Motormaster Commander Class figure. The Commander Class set of figures tend to be highly anticipated figures, and Hasbro has delivered with really all of them since they started doing them with War for Cybertron Siege, that one being Jetfire. So I got this Motormaster from Hasbro Pulse. It's been a while. I've had him for a while, but we're gonna finally open them and get a good look at the figure. This box is, pretty large, but it is the standard fare for Transformers Legacy. A picture of Menasor on the side, so it's kind of funny because you don't actually have a picture of Motormaster on the side, just Menasor, and also Menasor without parts, without his Stunticon components, which seems kind of odd, but hey, whatever. And then there's the Nemesis, which almost seems like they're teasing perhaps a release of the Nemesis at some point. We got the Arc last year, so it wouldn't shock me. But yeah, that's the box. And I've looked at this box a bunch of times, and I can see I only see 4 Stunticons, including Motormaster. So here you got Dragstrip, Wild Rider, and over here is Breakdown, who won't be released until 2023. But I don't see Dead End anywhere. Maybe he's covered up by the logo or something, I don't know, but no Dead End. Yet he's the one next to be released. All right, so we're gonna get Motormaster out and see what we got. Okay, so here's what comes in the box with Motormaster. Looks like his weapons are integrated into the trailer. Of course, you can kind of see on the top here the gun, but the sword, I'm guessing, is inside the trailer. So here's this is an instruction book, which of course is the one loose item in the box. And here he is as a truck. Some people have been complaining of yellowing right out of the package. I don't see any. But here he is. From the other side, it rolls more or less well. You can see there are some sort of like known issues with this figure. The wheels on some copies, and this is one of them, seem to be like not necessarily aligned straight. So if you see, you can barely see it on here, but these wheels are not straight, they're sort of bent. And a lot of people who have done reviews have shown that. This one's like that. This one doesn't seem to be as bent, but I can see why it might be a concern for some people, so I'm pointing it out. Trailer looks fairly decent, pretty cool. I know that the proportions, you know, the trailer's probably like a little short for a trailer, but you know, proportion wise, but I mean, it's a Transformers figure. It's gotta do the job of a Transformer. So without further ado, we're going to get him transformed into robot mode. Before we get him into robot mode though, I am going to, you know, show some of the nice details they put on the tractor trailer. You got rivets here, nice Stunticon logos. Oops. Started unfolding them a little bit there. Truck front is nice. You know, it looks like it they definitely, you know, made sure they did enough detail to make it kind of look like a truck. Very cool. I like it. Alright, so we're going to transform him now, since he seems to be wanting to start transforming anyway. Okay, so the first thing we do is flip these out like that. Then we unhook the truck. We hook these here. Excuse me for the cough. A little tab here goes into a hole there. You flip his, you turn the wheels down. Flip his feet around to show the small truck cab for his feet. You have these panels back here for his legs. You want to close those. And you just roll down and tab into little tab holes on his legs. So now his legs are fully formed. Pull his arms out. Tabs on his chest to lock him in. Then you pull that over to form the backpack. just came out on his leg here. Sorry about that. And you have a fully formed, oh, his legs have an extra joint for the knees. There you go. Motormaster in robot form. So lots of tabs, but they tab in well enough. I mean, like Leader Class Blitzwing, which is a review I did earlier. He's tabby, but the tabs don't necessarily line up in certain modes. I think it was the jet mode I had a lot of problems with. But Motormaster lines up pretty good with his tabs. He's looking pretty good here. His face is kind of cool. Just mean for no reason. I always liked Motormaster, even as a kid. It's hard to imagine somebody more evil than Megatron, but you know, Motormaster was like a really evil Decepticon, and that was kind of cool. His goal in life was to become the king of the road, which he saw Optimus as, and he wanted to take it from him. And he's virtually indestructible, can run through like solid brick walls and cubes without taking any damage, and has great strength. You know, pretty much a big truck villain, right? It's pretty cool. The backpack isn't what I would call intrusive or obtrusive. It's not out of place. Yeah, Motormaster. So next we're going to transform his trailer. Alright, so we're going to transform his trailer. Yep, there's the sword. Separate the front section. Sword pops out. We'll go ahead and stick that in Motormaster's hand. Two front sections. And then this side comes off. So you got these two components now. You can kind of see the hands in there. Some kind of way this comes off. There we go. A lot easier than it looked. So now you have this component loose. this is supposed to sort of come together. Form this tower piece. Just sort of snaps together like that. Tower. The tower it's only a tower. Stick that there. And here, this part comes apart, and of course you can see that's the legs. And here's the gun, which I guess for now we're going to mount on here. So we're going to build the base. So you see it mounted there. Take this, rotate out the legs. Menasor. Nice and tight, gotta tell you. Really tight. That's good. Turn the chest like that. Almost looks like we're making Menasor, right? But we're not, I promise. Then you have the arm section that gets separated, like so. Two different parts. You fold them down. Fold down. Like so. Take the feet. Repeat. Like that. They get attached here. Be careful, don't break them. Oh, haha. Basically like that. So you flip it over. And then it does become pretty clear. clips in under here. Flips up like some sort of viewfinder. You stick Motormaster on there. Flip out the handles. And voila. You got Motormaster on his little base mode. So I guess it's kind of cool. You know, gotta do something else besides turning the Menasor with it, so that's decent. It holds the book gallery well enough. It takes up a lot of space in the frame, so there's that. Alright, let's do some comparisons. Okay, here's Motormaster with his currently available at retail compatriots, Drag Strip and Wild Rider. All three look good together. And Motormaster looks like he's ready to wreck some Autobots. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this gun, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it's probably fine for Menasor, but it's just like super huge and wonky. So, you know, I'll probably just use it for Menasor, or the base mode. It's not terrible. It just seems just a little bit too big in Motormaster's hand to me. I mean, he can hold it up just fine. There's no issues there. But there are third-party add-on kits, you know, that have a G1-esque version of Motormaster's gun from back in the day. And I would probably just go ahead and pull the trigger on one of those, like enhancing my figures when I can. So yeah, I don't hate the gun. I just don't necessarily like it for Motormaster. Now, one of the things that I said I was going to do is wait. I'm not going to do the Menasor transformation in this video. Why? Because I'm going to wait until all 5 Stunticons are available, and then I'll do a Menasor review, just Menasor. I don't know. I would like to have all 5 before I do it. I know it can be done. You can really just have Motormaster turn into Menasor and there be no Stunticons, but that it just does not compute in my brain, so I'm not going to do it. But yeah, I'm very happy, very pleased with the Commander class figures again. I guess one small nitpick is that he has solid regular old hands. You know, for a $90 figure, you could at least give him Optimus, G-Axis. G-Axis is a Voyager. He got the same hands as Optimus, leader class Optimus. So, you know, it'd be nice to have, you know, hand articulation. I don't necessarily mean like Rodimus Prime, where he, you know, can literally articulate his fingers. But, you know, if you're going to pay $90 for something, sure. Maybe the hands could be a little bit better. And maybe that gun that I have to get as a third-party add-on piece could have been, you know, included as well. But they're nitpicks. They're not anything that I would literally knock the figure for. It's not gonna, obviously, didn't stop me from getting it. But yeah, you know, I would like a personal weapon for my Motormaster, so that's how I'm gonna have to do it. And he's really cool. I like him. Ready to bash some Autobots, or, you know, bash his own Stunticons, as he's known to do. Yeah, Motormaster. I knew he was going to be a must-get figure right from when he was announced. Then they showed him to us in one of the Transformer Tuesdays or Thursdays or whatever they were doing. And yeah, he does not disappoint in hand. He is definitely something that I would have regretted not getting if I didn't get it. So, way I got a figure ranking for Motormaster, I'm gonna give him a 10. He's a 10 for me. A beloved character, one of my favorite combiner characters, and he looks the part, poses well. You know, he's pretty good. And I will hold my excitement for transforming these Stunticons into Menasor until I have all 5 Stunticons. So I expect dead end. You know, I expect to have a dead end somewhere in hand by, you know, still in the calendar year of 2022. And hopefully Breakdown will be in the first wave next year. So around March we should have Breakdown. But that's gonna do it for this video. If you like the content, please give me a like. If you know, have some feedback of your own about Menasor or Motormaster, please leave a comment. And of course, if you want to see more videos like this, leave a subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. I do plan on doing many more. Last week was all Transformers week, and I'm kicking off this week with another Transformer, this one being Motormaster. But I do have some other reviews coming up. We've got some Marvel Legends this week, and we've got some G.I. Joe Classified as well. Alright guys, stay safe, and I will see you on the next video.